Have you ever wondered if Windows has added some new feature you're missing out on? Let me give you one place you can try to look. So it's something called Microsoft Tips, and it's an app in Windows 10. So we'll start that up and see what we get. And so the first thing I'm going to do is go down and look at this What's New area. And the first tip it gives us is about this light or dark mode. Okay, so if we read here, it tells us where to go, or we could click here. I would rather go there kind of manually, following the instructions, so I know how to do this in the future. So following instructions, I'm going to click on Start, Settings, Personalization. Then it was under Colors, and if we scroll down, we will see a setting that says light or dark. And so let's switch to dark. And we'll see kind of we go into this dark mode where instead of a light background, we've got dark now. Let me minimize that. Even what we were looking at before looks dark. And if we click the Start menu, we have a darker look. So if you like that, you can play with that. And if you like it, keep it that way. For right now, let's go back to the light side. And so that's, we can run through these tips and see different things that we can do. So here's one that says we can get a phone app so we can send Android text messages from the computer instead of having to pull our phone out when we're working on the PC. So there's a couple of new tips in here you should probably go through, and there will probably be more added in the future. So take a look at that. Now instead of looking at the future, let's look at the past. Microsoft Tips used to be called Windows Getting Started. So if you're using an older Windows 10 system, the app was actually called Get Started. So I'm going to click on that just so we can see what it used to look like. And there was limited help here, but there was something about getting connected to the internet, the ease of access system, so a few tips on that. Sound, so we could turn on narrator and let the narrator read. So that was one of the tips, and of course using speech recognition. So they're really just these four things that were in the original Windows Getting Started, which is now again called Microsoft Tips, and it's updated every now and again, so you should maybe occasionally check that out and see if there's any new things going on in Windows.